Hey everybody, welcome back to Morning Talk with Mike and Paul. I'm Big Mike.
I'm Paul.
That's right. And he's big size Paul. Hey, big news in Great Britain. Big news. And he's ready to tell you what it's all about.
Twat.
Paul, that's on you now.
Yeah. I know. I was trying to take a cup of coffee, drink of coffee. Yeah. Paul is a grandpa.
Yeah.
My daughter had a daughter Ellie, and everything's all right. And she's now home.
Yeah.
There was a scare. They put her into ICU, give her a breathing tube and everything, because she wasn't breathing on her own. But literally within 24 hours of being born, she's home.
There you go. Hey, put up that picture of you and your baby.
Mike, it took me fucking forever to find
it in America. It's only for Americans. I don't think we got anybody. The only person I can see that's coming in is Jonesy, but he's going to miss this because he's not in here. But Paul has got a brand new grandbaby. Her name is Ellie. And you guys are the first to see her. That's a little bit too bright, but that's Ellie.
Well,
he has another picture of just the baby, but he got to go to the hospital and hold his granddaughter for the first time.
How's that one?
That's Paul and his grandbaby Ellie. He is a proud papa. There you go.
My daughter told me to stop bouncing her because they didn't want her to be an attention baby. I said, oh.
All babies are attention babies.
No, I said, you mean like her mother was?
Yeah. So we want to welcome Ellie into this crazy thing we call the world. And yeah, it just puts a smile to your face. Another generation, Paul. Another generation.
If a baby does not put a smile to your face,
yeah,
there's something seriously wrong with you.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, so today we're going to talk about some top destinations that people have selected, people have gone to. They have done polls. They have done all kinds of stuff. If you're not into the traditional cooking for 8 to 10 hours and sitting there eating and then passing out and watching football, there's other things you could do with your life other than collect calories and increase your chances of dying from overeating. So we're going to talk about all that today. Hope if you want to come up and join us, we got the pen at the top. Please come on up and join us on panel. Before we do that, let's see who's in the chat. Ricky Smith was in here. Good to see you, Ricky. There he is right there. And of course, Grandpa, Papa, Paul.
Grandpa.
Yeah. Now we should we call you Papa? We call you P squared because you're Papa Paul now. So welcome in. Let's see. There is Eric and Tina over at Rainy Ridge. Remember, guys, you heard it here first.
You didn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was on last night.
But did you show pictures?
No.
See? You seen it here first. Let's put it that way. Yeah. There's Wendy over at Hardneck Farm. She was live last night. at 7 p.m. We were not live. Terry was worn
You
out.
weren't live, and I was in bed.
Yeah, Terry was worn out yesterday from the doctor visits and all that stuff. She just wasn't in the mood to smile. So there's Donna over Road Trips Life in Redox. Our friend Jerry and Susan over at Butler Family Farm. There's Barbara Castile saying congratulations on your grandbaby.
Thank you, everybody.
Roadkill Ron saying congrats, Paul. There's Ray Castile saying congratulations. Let's see. Miss Arlene, good to see you. You're still looking beautiful, as always. Oh, that's hot coffee.
Hey.
I
came prepared.
There you go. Roadkill Ron says hello and goodbye. I got to go outside today.
Oh, so that is too. Hello, Yovita.
Let's see. There's Rhonda Dotson. She's part of the whole Figuring Out with Catfish channel. Wendy saying, congratulations, Paul.
Yes.
There's Rebecca Touched by Yarn. Paul, I guess, yeah. Get some pictures of that blanket. And there is Jovita Navarro down in South Texas. From sunny
Jerry and Susan.
Hot South Texas. We had a short cold spell, but it's gone. Didn't really like it, but
Bernstein.
Gonna be repairing fence today. There's Karen Brass. Your favorite Karen's in here.
I wonder if she likes the old radio twist.
You are, yeah.
You, Karen.
Saying good morning to Paul Honeyman and congratulations on your granddaughter. Yeah.
I think out of everybody I tormented, Karen would be the one that would scare me most if I got over there.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, hey, if you're tired of the old traditional spending all that money traveling to see people you really don't like, uh-oh.
Did you get a message on your phone?
No, sure didn't. That was the VA messaging me. Asked me if I attended my appointment yesterday. I got my letter from the doctor, so I got to send that up there to him. But top Thanksgiving destinations include major cities like New York, Las Vegas, and Atlanta for their festive events.
Why would you want to go to New York?
The Macy's Day Parade.
Yeah, but even that's going to be shit with all the shit that's there now.
Well, I agree. I agree with you. While other popular options are Napa Valley, San Diego, and the Great Smoky Mountains for their scenery and relaxation, families looking for unique experiences may consider destinations like Charleston, Williamsburg, and Memphis for their history and local cultures. So there's something for everybody. Terry and I, we have a tradition. We haven't done it because Terrie, of course, is recouping, is to go on a vacation. We started doing that when we were overseas. Every Thanksgiving, I'd take 10 days off. We went to places like Australia, Philippines, Thailand, Rome. So we really did some traveling while we were overseas. It was cheaper. Can you believe that? It was cheaper to travel from where we lived in Korea to go to Rome. It was $367 per person, round trip. In the States, for the example, I had to go to the States to go to school in Kansas, Fort Leavenworth. And Terrie came with me. It cost her $1,100 round trip for her ticket. The Army paid my way, but I got the air miles. And then Brittany wanted to come back with us. And she wanted to spend a month or more in Korea with us, experiencing the local cultures and stuff like that. So Brittany bought a ticket. I actually paid for the ticket. And it was $1,900 round trip from Kansas City to Seoul, Korea, or Incheon. So that's an $800 difference between buying a ticket over in Korea or buying a ticket in the States. So the States is absolutely, it's kind of like prescription medication. Cheaper overseas, more expensive in the States.
Yeah.
Same thing with airlines. It's more expensive here than any place in there because they want their people to go on vacation. And it's not Korea alone. Germany's like that. A lot of countries are like that. They want their people because vacations are good for your soul. You know what I'm saying? So look into that. So that's what Terrie and I do. Of course, like I said, now that we're back in the States, we'd go down to Brittany's house, to Waco, do the Black Friday thing, big city, or family would come up here, and we put one on our first year here. And so we bounce around. What's up?
David's Kentucky bluegrass living. If two blind people if two blind people have a baby, who's going to watch it?
The nanny.
And now that you're quiet for a second, heads up, everybody. I wasn't the only one to have a new edition yesterday, it would be yesterday now. If Charlene Grady comes on, please congratulate her on her great grandbaby.
Ooh, there you go. Hey, there's Glenn and Shannon Salty Lives in here. Welcome in. Let me see. Yep, there's the dad joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of people like to do that. If the weather's still good, hey, spend Thanksgiving down on the beach. Some people go fishing. A lot of guys are out hunting. It's deer season. In fact, I took the dogs out this morning, and 5 deer ran from the pasture alongside our house across the road, jumped the fence, and I go, wow, that's pretty cool. And then I figured out why they were running. A second or two later, here comes this big old buck. I mean, he's a big buck. He's chasing all the does because the rut is in.
You should have had a rifle on you.
No.
You could have got your buck.
Man, I was going, good Lord, look at that big old buck. But the dog's, Loki's sitting there going like, what the heck is that? He's never seen a deer. So, yeah, they're running. They're running. Hey, there's our good friend out in Tucson area. Minty Cactus is in the house. Welcome in, Minty Cactus. If you don't know her, get to know her. All right. She has
It's
great
very
lives
cold.
in the morning, and she tells it like it is, guys. I really enjoy her lives. Let's see. Hey, there's Ed over at Whistle Stop. He's in here.
Paul Case has just come in.
Well, look at here, old Paul Case. Yeah. My top destination for Thanksgiving is Mom's and G-Ma's house. Yep. I can see Paul as a traditional, let's put on the feed bag, let's start eating. I can see that.
Military in 1918.
NASA is sending a rocket to space to tell the aliens we're sorry. They're calling it Apollo G. Apollo G there. Good one. Good dad joke. Apollo G. Yeah, see, I see Wendy in there all the time. She loves Minty Cactus. In fact, she went on a walk the other day and talking about the area where she lives and stuff. They're going to start demolishing some beautiful wilderness area. Put a Circle K in. Man, that's crazy. Yeah. Militaria,
1918. He's
Yeah.
better known as Thunderstick.
Ah. So he has another channel. Boy, he's collecting.
He has a few channels.
Yes. Yeah, Bowen. Good to see you, brother. Paul said, you got it. Oh, my house is the destination place for holidays. I can see that too. Hey, there's Murray Pacquiao. Hello, my good friend. Yeah, we did. She's from the Philippines, and one Thanksgiving we went to the Philippines for a wedding. We went to the island of Negros. Is the island of Negros to Bacala. And then we flew in. We actually flew into Manila. Then we took a flight down to Bacala, and then we drove to the city of. Gosh dang it! Anyway,
I've never heard of that one. Where is it, Nevada?
I can't remember the name of the town because Terry's not in here. But we went there. Then we went to a resort on a beach, and it was just beautiful. Had a great time. Got to see the Philippines for the first time then. Absolutely fell in love with the Philippines. It's a beautiful destination, guys. Beautiful. They did.
I see you growing it back in again.
Huh?
I see you growing it back in again.
It's No Shave November.
Uh-huh.
So I'm letting it grow.
That stubble suits you.
I'm getting bad looks from Terry because she hates it. Well, see, I can grow the Billy Goat look. I can grow this all day long. It's the redneck stuff that just won't fill in.
Do you know why women hate a man with a beard, but they like it with a goatee?
Why is that? Oh, don't even say it, Paul.
Because when
she slaps, Paul.
It's clean. when she slaps your face, she likes to get a full contact. If you've got a beard, she doesn't
I,
get that.
I was going a totally different direction with that.
I know you were, and that was my first thought.
Oh, I bet you are, Mini Cactus. I bet you are.
We all know a good beard's a good seat.
To hell with the Circle K. Keep the land the way it is. I'm absolutely right. What is the what?
Vita was biting her nails.
Yeah. 23 months. She has been a member of MT Homestead as an MT homie for 23 months. And good morning to you. Good evening to you over in the Philippines. Glad you're here.
Glenn, you need the beard for Shannon to sit on it.
Yeah. Oh, really? I didn't know that was your home in Negros. Yep, I've been there. In fact, we went on a tour of a palace that's there near Bacala, and the guy who was the tour guide was a finalist on Big Brother the Philippines. Yeah. He was an entertaining gentleman. Yes, I sure will. I sure will. Hey, Rice Lewis. Welcome in.
And his wife is here.
There's lazy days ahead. Driving and can't chat, but Lisa is typing for me. Where are you guys going? That's what we want to know. So where you're going? A Van Dyke is all Kevin can grow. What is a Van Dyke?
It's just basically it's that.
Oh, really?
It's not even a goatee. Jamie says it's what you got.
Really? Hey, everybody likes,
That's just Shannon's way of telling you she's not sitting down no more.
Well, I mean, I'm guessing. See, we're not even talking about destinations anymore. But I get it. Everybody likes what they like. Some women like a guy with a goatee. I just like the mustache. I don't want all this. I like a beard. I don't like a beard. Blah blah blah. But men are the same way, ladies. We are the same way. We don't like. A lot of people like women with beards. A lot of people don't. They like it. They like their women clean shaven. Whatever your likes are, okay. I don't know if it's go off of Van Dyke or anything like that, but hey, it's what it is, and you got to like what you like.
So sorry to hear that, Lisa.
What happened?
Lisa's mum's health's declining, so they're on the way.
Oh, they're up to Oregon.
And she's not long for this world.
Oh my God. Hello, Ed. How are you doing? 182 days until Mid-America, guys. Telling you, I'm looking forward to that. I got my sights on a big, large towable grill that I'm going to rent for Mid-America, and that's what we're using for the big barbecue on Saturday. So,
you're gonna tow it behind the camper?
I probably will have to make a couple of trips to get everything down there. Uh,
I'll tell you
well,
what.
well, we're actually pulling the camper down on and setting it up on Thursday. I'll leave Terry there. I'll drive back a good hour and pick up the grill, unless I can find a rental company that's near where we're at. Still working on it. That way I don't have to travel so far. But I
So
want.
you're going to leave Terry alone on Thursday?
This is in May.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So if I come over Thursday, you ain't going to be there.
No. Trust me. Terry's got a strong knee to the crotch moves. Van Dyke, short.
Short bus lesbian.
David Blunt's here.
Yep.
Yeah, finally got down to that one. Oh.
No.
Yeah, I could see that. See, there you go. David's wife loves the beard.
Yeah, I like his face.
Does she love the beard, or has she just become accustomed to the beard because you won't get rid of it?
Or as a comfortable seat.
Well, I mean, it's always good that a woman loves you for who you are and not what you're sporting. Okay. And I mean that in several ways.
Yeah. There is one thing that shocked me about my granddaughter. When she came out, she got a full head of hair.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about stubble. I'm talking about a full head of hair.
Yeah. Well, she was in there a long time.
She was only a week late.
Yeah. My granddaughter came out with a lot of hair. Then she lost it all. Then she was bald for the longest time. Now she's got beautiful, beautiful hair. But she's getting ready to be 16 this next summer.
But she came out with jet black hair.
Oh, wow. What's the daddy's? He's got dark hair?
He's not dark. The granddad's dark.
Well, there you go.
Congratulations on the great grandbaby, Charlene.
Yes. Congratulations. And Jamie says, men, cut your eyebrows. I agree. I manscape, guys. When I do shave, because when you get older, some of your stuff just gets freaking crazy, it starts growing out of places it's never grown before. But I take the razor, shave. I have attachments. I do the eyebrows. I do the ear holes, because nobody likes to see an old man with, tumbleweeds growing out their ear holes. And I take care of all
that. Them coming out your nose.
Yeah. And I do the nose holes. I do all that stuff.
I shave my eyebrows every 2 weeks.
Yeah. On Glenn's Van Dyke. Good one.
The Subaru Outback.
Yeah, good one. Hey, there's Jason over at Okies Eating. How you doing, Jason? And our prayers are for Lisa's family and for Lisa. I am so sorry for what your mom is going through. People saying Oh, your wife has never seen you without a beard. Well, I mean that's what she
That's a
wants.
good thing. That's a good thing. You can shave it all off and sneak into the house and give her the scare of her life.
Yeah, look me in the beard when you're talking to me. There she is. Hey, yes, and congratulations, great grandma. Oh man, it's crazy, isn't it? It's absolutely crazy that um, a child can know, you know, the three generations in front of them. You know, there's the baby, one generation. There's the mama. There's the grandma. There's a great grandma that they get to know in their life. A lot of kids never get to see that. You know what I mean? A lot of kids don't get to see that. I have a picture of me and my great grandpa is holding me in the hospital. He's in a wheelchair, and then there's it was my dad. It was me, my dad, my grandpa, and my great grandpa in one picture. 4 generations in one picture. And I cherish that picture because I never remember. It was shortly after I was born. My great grandfather passed away, but I did get to know my grandpa. So that was something. He used to take me when I was a little kid. When we lived in Rockford, I used to drive around in his big Lincoln that he drove all over the place. So, I do remember that. He looked like a mafia guy. He always wore black suits, had black hair, had that mustache. And yeah, he looked like a mafia guy. So,
Jamie says Kevin has a cleft chin like Kirk Douglas.
oh, really? Is that why he wears the Van Dyke
And I'm leaving that one alone.
to cover the divot? The butt files are here. Welcome in, guys. Let's see. Yep. Yes. I'm telling you, if your woman's into your earlobes, then you better smooth them out if you don't want a tumbleweed mouth, you know.
Wendy needs to send a few of them down to White Rocks and sort out her neighbour for them.
Yeah. Holy smokes. Yeah. I mean, if you're going to wear a beard, I see guys that got nice trim beards. And I think, Paul, your beard is as wild as your politics.
That's not saying nothing.
Yeah.
I have a barber.
Oh, yeah.
I know a barber.
But I will tell you that on my mom's side, I got to know my great grandmother. Okay. My great great grandmother walked with her husband, and they had a mule and a cart and everything they owned on it. They walked from Independence, Missouri, to a place called Headley, Texas, because they stopped there because the mule died. Okay. So they walked that distance. And while they were there, they had my great grandmother. And my great great grandmother worked at the wagon stop as a cook. and my great-great-grandfather worked there as a farrier when people would come in and stuff like that to earn money so they could continue their journey into the Phoenix Valley, or actually not the Phoenix Valley, but Miami, or we call it Miami, and Globe area over in the Superstition Mountains, because they had found copper and they were looking for miners and stuff like that. So they stopped at Headley, Texas. Headley, Texas is still there. It's got one blinking yellow light in the intersection. But my great grandmother was born there, and she made the journey from Headley, Texas, up in the Panhandle down to Globe, Miami. And then later on, my great grandmother had gotten married. I think she was married at age 14 or 15 back then. And she married a miner, not a miner, but a miner. And my grandmother was born in Globe, Arizona. And then she moved down to Mesa when she got as an adult and stuff like that. So yeah, I am my roots. I used to walk across town because my great grandmother was in a rest home, the one that walked from Headley, Texas to Mesa. And she was in her 90s. And I used to walk every Sunday. I'd walk from our house, and it was like 6 or 7 miles across Mesa, the city of Mesa. I'd go to the rest home and I would sit there. I had to be there before the Cowboys played. We didn't have a pro football team, and her team was the Cowboys from Texas, because she's a Texan. And I would sit there and watch her, and have a beer with her. When I was that young, she let me sip on a beer, but I got to spend time with her, and I cherish that time. So, and it's always good as a grandparent to make memories with your grandkids, because you'll remember. That's how you remember them.
I've got a barber begging me to cut my beard.
My wife finally shaved her mustache. Oh, I don't blame the mustache, but the handlebar mustache is going a little bit too far. Yeah. Congratulations, Charlene. My father's Italian, and we have family in Italy. Mafia for real. Wow. Yeah, we're going to get to that's what I like about Morning Talk. We start one direction and we just absolutely moved another way. But let me tell you about this.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Yeah. This is the top locations to go for events and festivities. New York City, known for the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Day Parade, is a classic choice for people for a festive and iconic Thanksgiving experience. Get to see all the big balloons, all that stuff that you've been watching on TV. A lot of people go there just for that experience and then get the hell out of there. And I do know that they do rent rooftops, that you can go on a rooftop and watch the parade from. Las Vegas, Nevada offers a wide array of entertainment, dining, and nightlife, of course, making it a vibrant option for travelers during the Thanksgiving holidays. And you go to all those buffets, and they're all Thanksgiving based and all that stuff, and you don't have to cook. Okay. And who knows, you might get lucky and go home with some cash. Probably not, but hey, I've been to Vegas.
You go to Vegas, and the only people that win are the house.
Yeah. They're guaranteed to win. So the next one in third position is Atlanta, Georgia. Consistently ranked high for travel, providing a mix of cultural attractions, historic sites, and good food. Now, I've
That's one
been
of
to
the places.
Atlanta many, many times, and I'm
That's
not
one
just talking
place I'd
about
like
the
to visit.
airport. When I was a drill sergeant, I'd go when I'd have time off. We'd go to Atlanta Braves baseball games, and and have a good time. And I didn't like Atlanta. You know what I mean? Um, Atlanta to me was like the mothership of strip clubs. There's so many strip clubs in Atlanta. It's crazy. What the heck is that? Jamie singing? What are you laughing about, Paul?
Jason Okies Eden. He Ardmore, Oklahoma, offers high
Yeah.
crime and a chance to be physically assaulted.
I'm sorry, it jumped on me. Ardmore offers high crime. I didn't really? Ardmore? Well, New York gives that to you also. Just think you get to go to a parade, you get mugged, or you get hit in the head with a baseball bat, you lose your purse.
You get pickpocketed.
You get the whole thing, the whole enchilada in New York.
If I was to go to New York, the first place I'd hit up would be the dollar store. Because I'd want 5 wallets.
Yeah. But I didn't like Atlanta. I really didn't. Other than going to the baseball games, and of course in when was that? It had to be 83, 82, something like that, is when I got to meet Blondie, the singer Blondie, Debbie Harry. And I don't know if I've told that story, but one day I might tell it. I might have a show on all the famous people that I have met in my life, because I used to be a concert producer type person for the military. I did all the special events and stuff like that, and I got to, and you bring the entertainers to the soldiers. I used to do that, and I met a lot of people, guys. A lot of people. Maybe I'll do a show on everybody that I've met. Oh. On White Rock, I mentioned bean spill. Apologize issues to link. New research announced on Redox 5 YouTube channel with Hunter Dean. Okay.
Hi, Donna. You've read a message. You haven't said hello yet.
To who?
Donna.
I said hello to Donna way up the top.
No, you didn't.
Paul, your grandpa, you're losing your brain.
No, I'm not. And
I
unlike
did say
you,
hello to Donna. Hey, there's Terrie.
Hello, beautiful. I hope you're feeling better.
Good morning. I feel much better. I took a shower.
First shower.
And you're on here? You should have been in there washing your wife down.
Well, I didn't know she was taking a shower. Let me tell you something. I am so in love with this woman, just like it was the first time we met, and I fell in love with her. And that's why we got a house with a double shower in one.
A big one.
Yeah, sometimes you need to prepare for a date or to go somewhere. And we believe in helping each other out when it's shower time. So we'll leave it at that.
Is Brittany still? Is Brittany still there?
No, Brittany's back in Waco.
Damn it.
Yeah. Hey, Musgrave Family Farm, welcome in. And there's Debbie Droth. I'm going to get it. The thing was jumping on me. Sorry about that. Debbie Droth's in here. Good to see you guys. So the next one is Orlando, Florida. And I can see Orlando. Okay. I can see Orlando. The weather is probably still good there. A popular choice for theme park enthusiasts with attractions and events often open during the holidays. They don't shut down. Okay. The only time they shut down is during a hurricane.
That has to be one of their most profitable seasons.
Oh, no doubt. Do you listen? When you've got Universal, you got Disney, you got all this stuff that's going on in Florida. That is why, like the governor said there, that's why they're working to get rid of property tax, because they make so much money in taxes off these theme parks and all these places that, I mean, I agree. Now, you only get tax exempt, they said, in Florida if you actually live in Florida. If you own a house in Florida, but you live in New York, you don't get the same treatment on no property tax. You got to pay your property tax for the people who actually live in the state. And I agree with that.
I totally agree with that.
Yeah. So Orlando does offer a lot. I went down there for a training course at Shades of Green, which is on Disney property. It was a marketing course. And it had the whole Disney theme and stuff like that, how you market events and businesses and stuff like that. So it was January. It was beautiful weather. Beautiful weather. But the great thing is the theme parks were not packed. I mean, they still had a lot of people there, but it's not like in their high seasons. And it's a great time to go. No lines. You know, you'd get on like one of the rides, roller coasters, you get right back, get out, come back around, get right back on. So that's kind of cool instead of waiting in line for 30 minutes to an hour during the high seasons. Yeah.
Did you read the one Wendy said just above it?
Oh, yeah. It needs to go away. Yeah. See, I never understood who the politician was or politicians that said, hey, I got a great idea. Let's tax people on the land that they own and the property they already purchased.
It was every politician.
Yeah. That's a great idea. Let's tax everybody. So if you don't, even if you're let's say Paul Case, he owns his farm outright, but he doesn't pay his taxes because he thinks it's a bad thing. Even though you own it, they can take it from you because you don't pay your taxes.
It's called government stealing.
It is. The government has done nothing to improve your property. You've done it all. And then they're going to tax you for something you paid off. You never pay off the property. You never pay it.
Watching all these homesteading channels that I watch, this is what has always got me mad enough to speak up on their behalf. You buy empty land you clear that land to build a house.
Yeah.
As soon as you put that house on it, they start charging you property tax on the building.
Yeah. Oh, and your land too.
Yeah, but I'm saying they add to it because you've improved it, because you've now got a house to live in.
Yeah.
And then every barn you put up that's got a roof on it,
Yeah.
they charge you more.
Sure.
When you get land, if they want to charge you for land, fine. But they should not be charging you for everything that you add to it.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. They shouldn't, but they do. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. A lot of people, they get government seizures on their property for not paying their taxes. Now, you need to be selectful on where you want to buy and not just say, hey, I want to live in Arkansas. Do your research to find out, hey, what's the income tax there? What's the sales tax there? What's the property tax there? Okay.
Jason got that wrong.
What's
It's
that?
not the case of the government is the worst money managers. It's a case of the government are the biggest thieves.
Sure. Yeah. And then if they wouldn't have exposed USID and all the crap that they were sending money around the world for, if they would have never had Doge and exposed that, nobody would have ever known about it. It was the hush hush. You pay your taxes, you pay the trillion, America pays whatever trillion every year in taxes, and then they just silently send that money to other countries instead of investing back into America and the people that live here. That's what I don't understand. You know, they've sent so much money overseas. Just think if they could have put that money to good use in the States, how much more improvements we could have done for the people who's paying taxes. Guys, I'm telling you. Pisses me off to no end. So that takes us to California. And what is it?
California.
4, 5. The fifth most popular place in America to go for Thanksgiving is San Diego, California.
California.
What's that?
California. California is no longer there.
Features pleasant weather, beaches, and relaxed atmosphere, making it a great destination for a warm, healthy getaway for Thanksgiving. Now, I don't think right now is the perfect time to go to California. I just seen a thing that some, the cartels are now putting out bounties on law enforcement that they will pay you to take out law enforcement. That's from the cartels. Okay. And I don't really ever want to go to California again after seeing what they're doing, how they've destroyed California. You know, California is not the same California when Reagan was governor. Okay. It ain't the same California, guys.
No,
it isn't. It's like a third world shithole. Sorry. Just repeating the president. Mike, we are being harassed also from land developers from overalls.
From all over. So
overalls, mail, and starting really to stress out. Yeah. I'm going to tell you something. The richest people in the world, if you see your city growing and all of a sudden you see a pasture where guys doing hay and the city's growing up around them, that's a gold mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I drove
Well,
back. I drove back from Tulsa, and I went by this one area, and Tulsa's growing up around, and all of a sudden it's like an open hayfield, and they're parking all the dozers, the earth movers, and they're going to build a brand new. It's had a sign there called luxury home community. And they're taking
in other words, another HOA.
Yep, they're going to build houses. So whoever that farmer is, he's probably living in Florida off the money he made off that land. So,
Or he's still sitting in his house wishing they'd all piss off and leave him alone. Because what they do is they park the dozers and all the machinery there ready, but they don't give them a chance to say, look, I've told you, no, I'm not selling.
Butler said he lived there for 30 years, and it was not a great place to go. Way too many people there. Yep. It has not changed. Well, the politics has changed.
No, he says, no, it's not the same. It has changed a lot.
Yeah. It is not the same. I got an echo in here.
Boo.
Hello.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hello.
Yeah. So now that we know what the most popular destinations are, let's look at destinations for scenery and relaxation. Again, at the top of the list is the Napa Valley in California. Offers beautiful vineyards, views, wine tasting, and a charming, relaxing atmosphere. Of course, that's really targeted to certain people if you like that kind of stuff. If you're not a wine drinker, the Napa Valley is not really for you unless you're just going there to sleep. Next is the Smoky Mountains, Tennessee and North Carolina, perfect for those who enjoy nature, hiking in a crisp autumn air. I'm going to tell you something. I really enjoy the videos of everybody from Gatlinburg and all. I really like the Gatlinburg. I've never visited there, but I want to. I want to go there and visit Gatlinburg because I'm loving all the videos and stuff like that. Then there is the Big Island of Hawaii, an ideal destination for a tropical Thanksgiving with beaches and natural beauty. And you're paying out the nose to go to Hawaii. I got a lot of friends that live and work for the government in Hawaii, and their salaries compared to other places is really high, but it still doesn't match the cost of living in there, because a friend of mine said, hey, he bought a 3-bedroom ranch house in Hawaii, and it cost a little over $1 million. How do you get a mortgage how can you pay? That would make my stomach turn. If I had $1 million, you know what I could get in Oklahoma? A hell of a lot more than I can get of a 3-bedroom ranch in Hawaii. So finally on the list at
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Not since the fire.
What fire?
The fire in Hawaii.
Oh, the volcano thing, the lava.
No, the fire.
What fire?
Last year.
I thought that was a volcano.
There was a great big fire that was nothing to do with the volcano.
Oh, really?
That's the one that Oprah Winfrey's in this shit for.
Oh. Asking everybody to do it.
Yeah. And then buying up all the land off the people real cheap.
There's Bo's RV life. Bo knows RVs, guys. Check him out.
You missed Lynn for Lynn Farm Okie OG. And as Donna says, you missed out the meetup. There you go.
Oh, yeah, that's a great. That's a May destination, but you know. So you have a great day, Jovita.
Yes.
Friday
Have a
is
great weekend.
Friday is Jovita's day off.
Yes, it may be her day off, but she's not sticking around here to bloody well enjoy us.
I know.
I see how it is.
I lose my Blue Cross and Blue Shield at the end of the year. Ooh. Yeah, I think at the beginning of the year, my Medicare starts up, my Part A, Part B, and then my Part C for dental, hearing, and eyes or whatever. That Part C kicks in. All that A, B, and C kicks in. I chose the Part C even though I have VA because I'm going to pay, whether I want to or not, $206 a month for Medicare, and they take it directly out of my Social Security. Okay, so I pay Medicare $206. But because I have Part C and I have the VA and I have TRICARE for life, which all kicks in January, I get a reimbursement of $130 off of my 206. If I didn't take Part C, then I would just be paying the 206. I'm telling you something, guys, when you turn 65 and you're trying to make sense of Medicare, I'm telling you something, it will drive you nuts. Absolutely nuts. But I think I got everything right, and I don't have to pay a penalty or anything like that. So I don't turn 65 till January 23rd. So I got everything in line, got my notifications that I'm good to go. So I'm happy with that. Hey, Okie Grower, welcome in. Glad you're here. Lasers caused that fire in Hawaii?
Yeah, so they say. They reckon it was a laser test went wrong.
Oh, wow.
Only they're not so sure it did go wrong.
What everyone for a supplemental D? I think the supplemental D covers your prescription cost. Okay, that's the D portion of it. So it helps you with the cost of prescriptions.
Lynn, shush. He thinks I'm the comedy.
You're the comedy.
Lynn says, where is it? Mike, who said you ain't already there?
But yeah.
Did you? I hope you got Section D for Terry.
Terry is still on TRICARE. She's on the TRICARE plan that I pay for my retirement from the Army. She's still on there because she's only 56. She has 9 years.
She's going to need Section D.
No, she doesn't need it at all yet. That's only for Medicare.
She will need Section D because that's the dementia caused by her husband.
Oh, my Lord. And finally on the list is Park City, Utah made the list. A great choice for those who enjoy mountain scenery with the opportunity for early season skiing and beautiful views. Yeah, a lot of people, when we lived in Colorado, we'd get inundated by people coming to Colorado because they're already skiing now. They've been skiing. A Basin is open. Monument is open. They got snow up in Leadville. Yeah, they're skiing already, and they've been skiing in Colorado. I got a friend. Her name is Erin, and I talked to her on the phone the other day because it was her birthday. And of course, I missed her birthday, so I called her afterwards. And
You've got a friend?
She owns and runs the outdoor recreation that I used to work at in Fort Carson, Colorado. And she's saying, man, her ski shop is empty every weekend. Rental skis, people are coming there and they're buying and renting skis and snowboards, and she's empty. And that's just people who have military IDs that come to Colorado for skiing purposes only. So yeah, instead of hauling your skis and all that stuff, you can get a brand new pair of skis and all that stuff, and you can buy passes. They have buses that take you up to the different ski resorts for the day. So it's really good. And you don't have to pay the price. You can pay the hotel costs in Colorado Springs instead of getting a hotel at one of the chalets, which is like 3 times as much. So, and you get a ride, and every day you can go to a different mountain. And it's all paid for. Oh, yeah. Then, yeah. Part D. Let's see, because I got the VA, I don't need Part D because I get all my prescriptions from the VA.
He takes nearly as many pills a day as I do.
Yeah. Yeah. Part A and B is mandatory. They'll send you a card, especially Social Security. They sent me a card. They go, here, you're registered. If you want anything additional to that, send this card back and tell us what you want, and so on and so forth. So it's been a big education for me on Medicare. Yeah, who says you're not already there? Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Wow. Yeah, and you can be on Medicare earlier for stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a very lucky man.
Yeah. Very lucky man. I don't get that. At our mayor's veteran
I
meeting,
think that should have been major.
No, oh, your DD 214 end papers are. Yes. Yes. All my stuff is in a binder for Terrie, and she just has to open it up and everything. And then we have a briefcase that goes into the safe room. All that stuff gets stored in there in case of a fire, in case of a tornado, whatever. It's all encased in that safe room.
I wish my brother had done that.
She can get to everything. Now, I do need a new will. And we're trying to find, because I lost my life insurance when I retired. And I don't know, I'm still looking into the VA life insurance. And I'm still looking for.
When you say you lost it, did they just cancel it?
They stop your life insurance, your health insurance once you retire. And then you have to go and find a plan and pay for a plan. that's why seniors, a lot of seniors have.
Do you not get anything back?
No.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've lived past that. You should be entitled to receive it back.
Yeah. It's only when you're employed by the federal government. Once you leave the federal government, all bets are off, and you have to fend for yourself. So
who actually paid for that? Did you pay for it out of your wages?
I had to pay in a portion, and then the 3/4 of it was paid by the government.
Then you should have received your quarter back.
No, you don't get nothing. And the way it worked was I paid $18 every pay period, every 2 weeks. I paid $18. The government paid the rest. And it was for my life insurance was for 3 times my annual salary. So it was basically almost $400,000 life insurance policy. If something would have happened to me while I was employed by the federal government.
Terry missed a chance then.
Yeah, see?
See, Terry, if you'd popped him off, your mortgage would have been cleared.
Not worth it.
He's not of the mortgage.
But yeah. So we're still looking. I don't know. I mean, when you take a gamble, I mean, there's a lot of people out there that's gonna fleece you. It's gonna rip you off. You know, you see the commercials. Oh, $9.99, it won't change, and blah blah blah. And then you start digging into them. And you're going, oh shit, yeah, not what I want to give my money away for.
I get a letter every 12 months because I do pay my own life insurance. I get a letter every 12 months asking me if I would like to increase it. And when I just ignore it, so they just continue taking out the same amount.
Yeah.
I mean, I've told my daughter I want to go the same way I did my brother. No funeral. Just get me cremated and do what you want with the ashes.
Yeah, that's the same thing with me and Terry. I mean, I'm 65. I will be 65 in January, and I go on Medicare and all that stuff and VA, and then I go on for TRICARE for life on top of all that stuff. So I have different avenues, but I have to pay into TRICARE in order to keep Terry insured. So that's my only concern, is making sure she's taken care of.
I look older than you, but yet you're older than me.
See, you know.
That's because I had a harder life.
Well, yeah. When I came in, they said that I would be insured even after I retired if I made it to retirement age. But they also said that when you retire, you'll have dental and medical. Before I even retired, they hacked out the dental part, and they didn't put a grandfather clause in there for anybody, right? They didn't. And then they said you'll get health care if you qualify for disability with the VA. But if you don't
get nothing.
Then they said, hey, we have a new thing called TRICARE, and you have to pay into it now. It's not given to you. You got to pay for it. Okay, so then you pay for it, although it is a very reduced price, and you pay an annual a lump sum, or you can, out of your retirement check, they take, what is it, $100 a month? What is it? No, how much is we pay for TRICARE a month?
30 something.
Oh, we pay $36. We pay $36 a month for 12 months, and that's our premium because of retirement. Although it will be going up, and it does go up every year because if you're
Why does it
retired
always
military,
never goes down?
they approved a 2.8% pay increase for retirees, but then the healthcare part just announced that they're increasing premiums by 2 to 3%. So you're really not making anything off of it because the insurance company is going to take whatever increase that you got is going towards health insurance. So it's kind of a headache, guys. But
Jailbait Tackling Outdoors have come in.
hey, Gary, how you doing? Good
Now
to
go
see
to the
you.
one above it.
What's
if
that?
If you go 3 above, you'll catch his first one. There you go.
Where he says hello to you.
No, he says, good morning, folks. You too, Paul.
You too, Paul.
Waiting on our groceries.
Huh?
I'm waiting on our grocery delivery.
You didn't order groceries.
I did.
You did it just to try it out?
Yeah.
And they're delivering it today?
This morning.
Mary found out that Walmart in our area will deliver to our house. Now you can be so lazy, and she's trying it out, see how it works. But you can be so freaking lazy that you go on and says, I need a dozen eggs, I need a can of peaches, I need this and that. And they will deliver it to your house free of charge.
Back up. Did you not watch White Rock Homestead last night?
No.
You can now. Yeah, I know, but
Monday, and David was supposed to be on last night.
Yes, but David was ill. He's been to the doctor and they've given him pain meds. So White Rock went on last night as normal. I watched the repeat this morning. What they did was Tara can now buy HEB pecan coffee from Walmart and have it delivered.
Ah, guys, what I'm drinking,
Oh, why'd you tell him that?
HEB.
Oh, sorry, Tara.
Coffee is what I drink every morning.
That's my excuse to go to Waco. You weren't supposed to tell.
Now Terry can stay her ass here.
No, Terry needs her time in Waco.
I know.
It's called relaxing the brain.
Well, I will tell you that Terry and Brittany, that's Terry's best friend, is her daughter, Brittany. They have so much fun together, and it's just all natural. It's great watching them to, go do stuff and things like that. Now, Brittany has girlfriends and stuff like that, and that's fine, but they have a special relationship, and it's just gotten stronger and stronger over the years. Oh, yeah.
Yes. After any surgery, the first shower always makes them feel better.
Yeah.
And
yes,
get all that grime off.
You can, if you're a retiree, you can use the military hospitals. I've used countless ones over my career after retirement from the Army. That is true. Mike, I don't pay for TRICARE. Why is that?
Because it's optional.
No, I mean, you don't have to, but if you don't pay for it, you don't get it. I don't know what he means by that.
Unless it's coming out of his retirement.
Well, he's saying he doesn't pay for it at all.
Who?
Terry, you got it wrong. Terry,
Yes,
you need to bulk up before you go to see Brittany. That way you don't have to bring it back.
Hey, Tamara.
Hey,
Hello, Terry.
Hey,
I
Jerry.
don't pay anything for TRICARE, and I have TRICARE. I don't pay nothing out of my pocket. I don't pay for B. I don't. In my Social Security, I have A only.
How is that even possible?
I can't tell you. I don't know. I don't know. I just know I opted not to have B. I have A because B is covered by the VA, and I don't pay. I absolutely pay nothing out of my retirement or my Social Security for any kind of Medicare or anything. I get my full Social Security check. I pay nothing for out of it. Period.
How is that even possible?
Yeah, I don't know how to tell you, but I've done that since I retired.
And TRICARE, how do you do that? Because Humana is going to ask for the money.
I don't pay nothing.
Are you sure it's not coming out of your retirement check?
I don't get a retirement check. I don't get a military retirement check at all.
Huh.
All I get is Social Security and the money that I've made, 401k type stuff for retirements from places I retired from.
Well, let's not tell them that you're not paying for it.
And I don't pay. I don't get B. I opted out of B.
You can't opt out of B.
Yeah, you can. I did. I have A only for Social Security or Medicare.
Huh.
And I don't have. And the D is covered through the military. My medicines is covered through the military, but I pay for that. I pay a portion of that or your copay at the end of the year.
Yeah, what I found out was after listening and talking and rattling my brain that if you at one time, you guys, if you don't opt into B and later on you decide to opt into it for whatever reason, you will pay a penalty for the number of years that you did not have B and paid back into the system.
Right. But if you have VA, you don't need B because B covers your doctors. And VA covers my doctors. So I don't care. Well, I don't need to pay that money.
I don't know how you get away with not paying TRICARE.
I have never paid anything for TRICARE. All I can tell you is Susan, every year she has this guy, insurance guy type that she goes to who sets her Social Security up every year when any changes it is. And he set mine up where I don't pay any B. I have A. I pay no B. My Social Security check, what I get from the government, is the full amount. There's nothing ever taken out of it.
Yeah, because A covers hospitalization,
right?
And B covers medical.
Medical doctors and stuff. Yes.
Yeah.
And so my medical doctors are all VA.
But what happens? Well, I mean, if you're are you 100%?
Nope, I'm 0%
disability.
That's right.
How the hell's that possible?
I've had VA since I moved. I've had VA since I moved here to Missouri.
You just blew my mind.
And I never had it before when I got out of the military because I worked for a company that had great insurance, and so I never used a VA. So when I moved here, I had no medical insurance. I went to the VA and said, "Do I qualify?" They looked at it and said, "Oh yeah, you qualify. You have it." And I've never questioned it.
And don't question it if it's working. Don't question it because
I could not. I don't know because I don't mess with it. Susan takes care of it. I just called her. I just called her and said, "Do I pay $34 or $30 a month for TRICARE?" She goes, "No, you don't pay nothing for TRICARE."
Because under the rules of the VA, the only time you get full medical coverage is when you exceed you hit 40% or more.
Well, I don't want to tell you. As far as I know, I get no check from the military at all.
Oh,
from
wow.
VA at all.
Well, Don't say nothing to nobody. Just keep
Yeah,
riding.
and I get eye care. I don't get is dental, and I have to pay what do you call it, another plan to get medical over dental.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah,
the only thing.
I took Part C so I can get the dental.
Yeah, so I just took the A and said I don't want nothing coming out of my check, my Social Security check. I took A, and that's all I've ever taken. And
Wow.
I don't do any kind of updates every year, Susan, because I don't need to. Mine's set.
Yeah.
And Susan does it every year because they always change the plans, and so she has to go and fill out different paperwork every year for her stuff.
Oh wow.
But I just wanted to, let you know. I mean, you're paying stuff and going like, what? My knee surgery, that I had knee replacement cost me $50.
Yeah.
That's it.
And the VA paid for the rest.
Yep, it's all covered under the VA.
That's amazing.
I mean,
That's amazing.
I do pay for the medicines I get at the end of the year. It comes off my taxes, after my tax returns.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to jump up and tell you because I was going like, what?
Yeah.
I don't pay that. I don't have B.
Yeah. You absolutely are.
I work it to where it's supposed to be the best for me.
Yeah, because you just blew my mind. Because
That's not hard.
Everything I know about the VA for 25 years of trying to figure this thing out, you just blew my mind.
I don't know. I just, So that's why I'm sitting there going like, what? And I'm telling the Susan, hey, do I have that? She goes, no.
Man.
And I said, do I need anything? She goes, no. So I got it set up right, I guess.
So what are you doing for Thanksgiving?
I don't know. I told Sue we could cook one of our chickens for Thanksgiving. We got our meat chickens.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be processing them here next week.
We're
doing Jan's tomorrow. We're going to Jan's house and doing hers tomorrow.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do ours next week sometime. So I told Susan they're big enough that I told Susan she can take the biggest one and use it as turkey.
Yeah.
They're big birds. We every once in a while Susan will cook, and the kids will all come here, or not all the kids. Some of the kids will come here because our son lives at the north end of the property. And Robert,
the only problem I have with raising turkeys again is when you put them in the defeather machine that we got, they don't fit.
No. Yeah, our chickens.
A 20, 30-pound bird don't fit in there.
Our chickens are, you don't want to put more than 2 in there at a time.
Yeah.
Because if you do, it just tears them apart.
When we did meat birds, we had birds that exceeded 11 pounds.
Yeah, that's too big.
The roosters. Some of them got up to, our hens averaged around 4 to 6 pounds. And then our roosters averaged from 7 to 11 pounds.
When we got these birds, we got all hens.
Oh yeah, we
thought
we did too, but we had 5 roosters in there, and they got huge.
And our hens are probably going to be 6 to 7 pounds.
Yeah, that's a good size.
So
yeah.
Anyways, I just came up here just to tell you that I can type it, and you're far behind on this stuff, and I didn't want you to get confused. So
yeah, I'm caught up now because everybody's listening to you, and they want to know, how do I get Jerry's place?
Hey, I know is
I want to know how you get Jerry's place.
Susan has a guy that she goes to, and I don't know, some kind of insurance guy, and she pays nothing to this guy. The Social Security pays him for doing what he does.
Oh,
and
okay.
he said, okay, we need to do this, and this, and that's the best plan for you. They just changed it because last year she had where she got this card for $150 every quarter for medicine and $150 every quarter for electrical payment. They pay the electrical for $150. Well, this year it's changed. Now it's $50 a quarter for the medicine, and I can't remember the other one was. I just kind of like, I that's not my thing. I got I got other things in my mind. I don't care about that. You know, as long as they don't change my money, I'm okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. But if I don't like the Part C, if it's not working for me or whatever, I can always next year, because I have to keep it for a year, I can drop the C part and there's no penalties if I'm not using it, you know. But I think that what I'm paying for the dental part that I like about it is worth it, because I pay $206 because I have Part B, and that's where you pay your money. It's $206 come January. It's $187 now. It moves up to $206. And then the VA, I get a rebate from the VA because I'm using VA, and I get a rebate of $130. So I get that back. I pay in, then I get the rebate back because I'm using the VA and I'm not using my Part A and Part B, even though I'm paying for it. Right. You get that back from the VA. So it is what it is.
I know we get the 2.8.
We'll see if everything these guys have told me is true. And the only way you can find out if it's true or not, it's got to happen to me come 1 January. And if it moves the way they said, it should be smooth. If it doesn't, well, I'll suffer until next year and drop the shit.
Yeah. You know, all I know is that Susan has this guy she goes to every year, and everything changes every year. Every year something changes.
Yeah. Hey, and here's a hint, guys. If you've got dental insurance, the Part C gives you $1,500 a year to use as dental insurance, even though you're paying more than that for it. But line up your dental. If you've got a lot of dental care that you need done, line it up for November, December, and then January, your new policy kicks in, and you can finish up everything in January and February. So now instead of $1,500, you got $3,000 that you can take care of all your medical within 4 months. So just a little thing I learned about.
How much you got to pay for that dental plan?
What's that?
How much do you pay for that dental plan?
That's part of the Part C. The $206
a month or just a year?
A month.
That's a lot.
But it also includes vision, hearing, dental.
I get my vision and my hearing through the VA.
I do too.
So
I get that through the VA because I'm 90%.
Yeah, well, I get it through the VA anyways. I went down to Branson for my eyes, and I had to go and they did my eye test down there and my hearing test in Springfield, and got my glasses in Springfield.
Yeah.
I walked in there. They asked me which frames I liked. They said, "Okay, we'll mail them to you in a week."
Yeah.
That was it.
The 206 minus the 130 I get back, the amount I'm paying for dental insurance doesn't even come close to what I would be paying if I got a private dental plan.
Yeah.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You actually chose them frames?
I what?
You actually chose them frames?
No, these frames are my computer glasses. These are the ones I wear, but I can't wear these at the computer because it doesn't help me.
That's better.
Yeah, but these are these are outside glasses, but I can't see the computer, so I have to wear these to see the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are VA. These are VA glasses. They're trifocals.
Trifocals. Them is fucking magnifying glasses.
No, these are trifocal ones. I took me a while to get.
You go like that, and we can see. You go like that, and we can see how big your beard gets.
And then they're polarized when I go outside.
So mine are transitional. So when I go outside, they turn dark.
That's
but if I put these on, I have to look at the computer like this.
Yeah.
To be able to try things. And that's why I don't like that. That's why I wear these to be able to read the computer in the chat.
Outside glasses.
inside glasses.
Reading glasses.
Yeah, that's what these are. These are just Walmart specials.
Yeah.
You know, $10.
Yeah.
And then if it gets scratched up, it's no big deal. It's going to go to Walmart and get another pair.
Yeah.
No, mine cost a lot more than $10.
But you don't like these, Paul? Is that what you're saying? You don't like them?
Well,
I thought they were Susan's.
No, Susan glasses are different. But I have several pairs of computer glasses, so some of them get scratches on them, and I don't throw them away, or I just set them here.
Yeah.
And I always have a pair like in the car, so I can read something in the car or in the living room, so I don't have to walk back to the bedroom to get the glasses. I can just pick them up off the table. So, anyways, I just popped in to say that, and I guess I got lucky to get my plan set up the right way. Yes.
Oh my God, you did.
You better thank your wife because she's doing something for you.
Yeah,
to get you teeth.
I just know that her Social Security pays for her stuff, and I was like, oh my God, the money that comes out of it. If we had stuff coming on mine, we wouldn't be able to survive.
Yeah.
So it's.
But she's seeing that fella up there for you. I'm sure of it.
I don't care as long as as long as it takes care of our plans. That's fine.
Charlie. Well, thanks.
I said my plan that's never changed since I retired. It stayed the same.
Wow. Yeah, you got lucky.
So.
But when did you get out?
I got out of the military in 1980.
I hadn't joined then.
Yeah. I mean, I was in. I came in 79.
I went in 76 and got out in 80.
Yeah. Hey, if it works, it works. I can't say nothing bad about it.
No,
I could be envious of it, but
I know one thing I don't get that you get though is I don't get travel pay.
Yeah.
If I have to drive down to Fayetteville, which is like 100 miles from here, for something, I don't get travel pay. If I drive to Branson and all that, I don't get any travel pay for any of that stuff. That's all out of my own pocket.
I'm not saying you're
everything done in Branson.
I go to the eye doctor in Branson. There's no eye doctor in Springfield. The VA. I don't know if you know this, but the VA. My team is dissolved, and I was going to Joplin for my team. They dissolved my team because they couldn't hire a doctor to take over the team. The doctor I had moved up and moved on to something else, and they couldn't find a doctor to take the team over. So they dissolved Team 4, and they sent everybody out to private practice doctors. You pick a doctor that has registered with the VA, and that's the doctor you go to. And I go to the same one Susan goes to, which is a nurse practitioner in Neosho. It's closer to home.
Yeah.
It's 20 miles closer. So I can go there. I take care of my stuff, and I have no problem. And
because they dissolved it, they gave you care in the community.
Community
doctor.
Yeah, community care.
Yeah.
So, but I still go for eye doctor. I still go down to Branson for the eye doctor because there's no eye doctor in Springfield. But you have to go to Springfield for the glasses because there's no glasses person down there in Branson.
Yeah.
So you have to drive a distance, and they don't have an eye doctor in Springfield because they haven't had one there for 3 years, and they can't hire somebody there. And now I was told there was a freeze on hiring doctors.
Yeah.
So I've been told that they're slowly but surely going to dissolve the teams and put everybody out to the community care.
Right.
So I don't know if that's true or not.
I get my vision checked here in McAllister, but then I have to go to Muskogee to the frame shop to get my glasses made every year.
Yeah, same thing. Branson and then in Springfield.
Yeah.
And it's kind of weird because Springfield's on the way to Branson anyways for us.
Yeah.
So just stop by on the way back. But
that's actually a long drive because when I left your house, I was going down to Waynesville, but I wanted to go do Springfield or whatever. Man, that's a long freaking drive from your place. Those back roads.
Yep.
It took me all these damn back roads. I finally got there. Places, and I lived in Missouri for many a year, and I've never been on that route before. But
let me just say something about the GPS. Jan's had a meetup up there in Stockton, the first meetup she had.
yeah,
And Susan and I punched in the meetup spot, and we went on up there, and it took us one route. When we went, it was dark. We left there to go home on the same day because it was only an hour and a half away. We punched it home, and it took us a complete different route coming home. So
Yeah.
the next morning we get up and say, well, we got to punch it back in because we did, two different routes, and it took us a complete different route up there again.
sure.
And then we come home, it took us another route. 4 different routes, 4 trips, back and forth to the same places, 4 different ways to doing it.
Yeah.
I said, well, we get to see more of Missouri this way.
Yeah, yeah. Because Terry put in the information to Jan's meetup when she went there, and it took her someplace else in the park.
Yep.
And they go, "Oh, you look at meetup people." And yeah, they're over that way.
The GPS in Missouri, I think she decides, well, you've been this way before, so I'm going to give you something different to look at. So I'm going to send you this way.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Well,
All right,
anyway,
man.
so, see you guys later. Take care.
All right, we'll see you.
Take care, Jerry. Have a good weekend.
All right, guys. So there you go. Thanksgiving holidays and a whole bunch of other crap that we talked about today. I'm telling you, I should just put me and Paul's picture up there and says the title should be wherever
Talking
we go
shit.
in this conversation, that's the way we're going to go. Don't plan nothing because it never goes through the way you have it planned.
Just put on it. Disclaimer, adult talk. Don't give a shit.
There you go. Come talk some shit with us. But I did finish. Hang on a second. I can't remember because I slept.
Jerry let you sleep.
Yes.
I can't keep him from that.
Oh, you can, Terry. It's
Oh.
called a calendar job.
Guys, be with us on Monday. I couldn't remember what I did for Monday's thumbnail, but be with us on Monday as we talk our way through tariff dividend payments. Okay. Tariff dividend payments to you. They're saying
I won't be getting nothing,
They're
so I'll not be
saying-
here.
they're saying they have collected $197 billion in tariffs so far. That's as of September. And they're forecasting for something like $2 trillion coming up this coming year. And they want to give you $2,000 per taxpayer.
That's
Okay.
stupid.
They're 100 grand.
Now, let's
That
not
is
get into it
stupid.
now. Let's not get into it now. Let's get fired up about it and say
No.
it's stupid. It's a great idea. Show me the money. But we're going to talk about that on Monday, Paul.
No,
You're going to be pissed off until Monday.
no. I'm not going to give a shit about it.
Yeah, he's not getting a check, so what the hell? But anyway, guys, we want to thank you guys for coming in. Morning Talk with Mike and Paul comes to you every Monday and Friday at 8:30 in the morning. Glad you guys are here. Tell a friend about us. Come join us. And don't be scared because you look like you just got out of bed. Come up on panel and talk to us.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like I just got
We
to
want to
have
make fun of you. Look, we
I
have
need
to
to
get all hurted.
Yeah, I got to get a haircut.
Look, I mean, look, Jerry came up. He looked like hell. So why not you? Anyway, guys, remember, be kind to one another. Help somebody in need. And always, always think of that. Guys, we love you. God bless you. Hey, we'll see you on Monday. Right, Paul?
Bye, Bob.
Bye. Bye, guys. I had the wrong mouse trying to do something I couldn't do. Hey, there's Terry. There's Terry.
Hello, beautiful.
Bye, everybody.
If he's grabbing the wrong mouse, I hope you're standing still.